difference between that and a doctor prescribing morphine or anything else. I think there are legitimate concerns in not wanting to allow people to grow their own or start setting up mom and pop shops, because at that point it becomes fairly difficult to regulate. And you know, again, I'm not familiar with all the details of the initiative that was passed and what safeguards there were in place, but I think the basic concept that using medical marijuana in the same way with the same controls as other drugs prescribed by doctors, I think that's entirely appropriate.
Federal law, of course, still considers it a controlled substance,
right.
And there have been attempts from Washington to punish doctors.
Yeah, I mean, I would not punish doctors if it's prescribed in a way that is appropriate. That may require some changes in federal law. I will tell you that, you know, I mean, I want to be honest with you. Whether I want to use a whole lot of political capital on that issue when we're trying to get health care passed or end the war in Iraq is, you know, the likelihood of that being real high on my list is not likely.
But it's safe to say you wouldn't be.
What I'm not going to be doing is using Justice Department resources to try to circumvent state laws on this issue, simply because I want folks to be investigating violent crimes and potential terrorism. We've got a lot of things for our law enforcement officers to deal with.
So good, yeah. Even though, okay, the shit was kind of slow, all right, and I thought it was going to be a little more positive sounding. That it sounded cool first time I heard it. He was kind of slow, but he pretty much said, hey, we don't want to put any more like police force behind it because it's not a violent crime.
That's how he talks. Yeah. It's really slow.
He had a serious voice on. I mean, he's the president.
Yeah. Well, but it's the point of, I mean, how hypocritical is it that, I mean, you know, the elected official now of our president is that, and just the same as like the Health and Human Services.
Yeah, if I was president,
board of the federal government
owned
the patent for medical marijuana,
and
yet it's still Washington D.C. is not even a state; it's a federally run district, and it's medical marijuana is legal there.
Right.
You know, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's totally hypocritical to, especially if you smoked weed, you know, and kind of made glorious of it, you know, in your autobiography and other stuff like that, and kind of, you know, are like, hey, I don't have any problems with it, but then not to be behind it too. It's like, well, you know, probably backing anything else that sounded good, a good healthcare plan, you know, and shit. That's something.
Yeah, and you're all about this healthcare plan. Where's medical marijuana in your healthcare plan?
Exactly.
Why is why?
If there's nothing against it, let's go ahead. And, initiate it.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, as he wasn't really putting forth a 100% positive message there, and there's no reason not to, though. I mean, if he's already indulged in it and he didn't have any problems with it then, so.
Right. And
he sees the benefits. All right, I don't know if we have anything else for the hippie habits. You guys got anything else?
It's fair. Yeah.
No.
Desperate
right.
times, you know. Scraping resin.
I got one of the epics queued up for you guys. We got Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall. We don't need no education.
Mysterious scribblings? A secret code? No. Poems, no less. Poems, everybody! The laddie reckons himself a poet. Money get back. I'm all right, Jack. Keep your hands off my stack. New car, caviar, 4-star daydream. Think I'll buy me a football team. Absolute rubbish, laddies. Get on with your work. Repeat after me. An acre is the area of a rectangle whose length is 1 furlong and whose width is 1 cubit.
We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher, leave them kids alone. In the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall.
If you don't need to me, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't need to me?
Poems, everybody. The laddie reckons himself a poet.
Members of the T-Fark Nation, I give you Mr. J.
Hello, friends, T-Fark. We observe today the celebration of freedom, symbolizing an end as well as a beginning, signifying renewal as well as change. I promise here now before you all the same solemn oaths of music, comedy, and independent thinking as we have never seen before. The world is a very, very different place now. For we hold in our immortal hands the power to express ourselves and reach out to the entire planet. And yet the same revolutionary beliefs for which our predecessors fought are still at issue around the globe. The belief that all people, rich or poor, have the right to be heard. We dare not forget today that we are the heirs of the previous revolutions. Let the word go forth from this time and place to T-Falker and foe alike that the torch has been passed to a new generation of listeners. T-Falkers, born this century, tempered by thought, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace, proud of our ancient heritage, and unwilling to witness or permit the slow undoing of those human rights to which we are committed today, here, and around the world. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any freedom, oppose any foe, to assure the survival and the success of the T-Falker Nation. Thank you, my friends.
Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? The vato with the bony knees, he's coming down the street with no shoes on his feet, and he's going to... No, that ain't it. Mamacita, ¿dónde está Santa Claus? The guy with the hair on his jaws, Hey, man, come over here, man. I need some help, man.
Yeah, man, I can dig that. Like, what are you doing, man?
I'm trying to write a song about Santa Claus, man, but it's not coming out.
About who, man?
About Santa Claus, man. You know Santa Claus,
Oh,
man?
yeah, man. I played with those dudes, man.
What?
Yeah, last year at the Fillmore, man. Me and the bass player sat in, man.
Oh, hey, man, you think Santa Claus is a groove, huh? No, it's not a groove, man.
Would they break up, man?
Oh, no, man, it's one guy, man. You know, he had a red suit on, man, with black patent leather shoes. You know the guy, man?
Oh, yeah. He's with Motown, ain't he?
No, man.
Yeah, I
he's
played
not
with that dude, too, man.
No,
yeah, he's a good singer, man.
No, hold on, man. He's not with Motown, man.
Well, then he's with Buddha, man.
No, man, you don't know who Santa Claus is, man.
Yeah, well, I'm not from here, man. Like, I'm from Pittsburgh, man. I don't know too many local dudes.
Oh, I see. Well, hey, man, sit back and relax, and I'll tell you the story about Santa Claus, man. Listen, once upon a time, about 5 years ago, there was this groovy dude, and his name was Santa Claus, you know? And he used to live over in the projects with his old lady. And they had a pretty good thing together because his old lady was really fine and she could cook and all that stuff like that. You know, like she made the best brownies in town, man. Oh, I could remember them now, man. I could eat one of them, man.
Wow, did you know these people, man?
Oh, yeah, man. They used to live next door to me, you know, until they got kicked out, man.
What, they got kicked out of the projects, man?
Yeah, you know what happened, man? They used to live with all these midgets, you know? And the midgets used to make a lot of noise, you know, like pounding and hammering and pounding all night, man. Wow.
Typical freaks,
Oh,
man.
yeah, man. They were really freaks, man. As a matter of fact, they all moved up north together, you know?
Oh, they have to go get their head together, man?
Yeah, get their head together, man. And they started a commune, you know? It was called the Santa Claus and His Old Lady Commune. It was a real famous one up there, man. And they used to sit around and groove all the time, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Really good time, man.
Hey,
They used
that
to
sounds heavy.
eat the brownies, man. They drink the tea, man. And what they did most of the time, though, was make a lot of goodies, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And they had everything they needed. They only needed to come into town maybe once a year or something like that. you
Pick
know?
up the welfare check and the food stamp.
Yeah. No. What they did, man, is once a year, when they made all the goodies, you know, they used to put them in a big chopping bag, and then they used to take the chopping bag and deliver them to all the boys and girls all the way around the world,
Hey,
man.
well, that's it, man.
Yeah,
That sounds
they
real
were
nice.
groovy. Oh, yeah, they were really nice people, man. And so much class, man. They had so much class, you know, like even take the way they used to deliver the toys, you know. It's like Santa Claus used to have this really sharp short, man, you know. It was lowered to the ground at twice pipes, candy apple red, and button tuck. Ooh, clean.
Yeah, that sounds like a hip snowmobile, man.
No, it wasn't a snowmobile. It was a sled, you know. One of those big sleds, you know. and he used to have it pulled by some reindeers, you know, like reindeers.
Some what, man?
Some reindeers, you know. He used to hook them onto the sled, and then he used